Now that's something you don't see every day. It's an abandoned little bus. What's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all from a finally not so rainy day. It's been raining since about 10 o'clock this morning, and I've been driving mostly through it. But now, right as we have arrived where we're going today, it's finally calmed down. Now let me show you where we are today. This old abandoned school bus right here, the one that has been crushed with a crushed van on top of it. This sign describes where we are today. We're at the school bus graveyard. Now, quite some time ago, I visited Old Car City, USA, and it is one of my favorite roadside attractions. But as I was looking around to find other stuff that is in the North Georgia area, I found this place. And I started doing my research more and more, and I saw that one of my heroes, and one person that I often consider to be my mentor, that Jacob the Carpetbagger, had come here at one point. So I just had to check it out. And the gentleman that owns it, he has created his own work of folk art in this area. And luckily, technically it's free, but there is an organization that he does politely ask that people do donate to, which, if I can find out where he does it, I think that's where I'm gonna go. But I believe this is where the school bus graveyard ends. I do believe this is where you can park. I think so. So anyway, we're gonna get in the car and we're going to drive up to where it is at, and we're gonna explore this amazing piece of folk art. Okay, we are at the entrance. But there is one thing I want to note. If you all do come out here, you all do have to sign a waiver. The office is this building right here. And that $10, it is, the word wouldn't be mandatory, but anyway, yes, $10, all you gotta do is sign the waiver in that. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up now, and let's go see some old abandoned cars. Wanna see some buses? Please check in at the office. And we did that. So let us descend into the jungle of cars that are out here. Now, some of them are painted. That's the one cool thing that I like about this area. I did see there is a mural of an owl that is out here. There are also others as well. And also you've got some stuff like this one right here. Well, I think that's more of the graffiti side. Don't really know what that means. That's kind of cool how they have almost like a robot look overhead with a heart. And it looks like that's where they keep their fertilizer. And if this were a snake, it would have bit me. This was right behind me. Or maybe I would have said, if it were a wasp, it would have stung me. But that is some of the murals that you will see out here in this area. And we have only just barely scratched the surface. I think this is going to be quite incredible. And right across from the bee, or I should say the wasp, they have a painted bus of a little turtle. Let me see. Tuck and Knack 2022. Looks like this was painted about 2 years ago. But, oh wow. Just look at all the artwork that went into that. Like, I really respect the people that do this kind of stuff. This is neat. You know, this would make for an interesting place to film. Like maybe some kind of like horror slash slasher film, maybe. There's a painted one right here. Looks like it is a skull of, oh, what do you call him? Oh, what was it? That pinball. Well, anyway, Pac-Man, Mr. Pac-Man. A skull version of Mr. Pac-Man painted on the side of a truck. I've only set foot in here maybe like about 100 feet, and I'm already seeing a lot of cool stuff. In a way, I would say that this is about the same. I'd say the school bus graveyard is about on par with Old Car City. It kind of like puts off like a Howard Finster's Paradise Garden kind of vibe, especially with the paintings. And that's the thing that I love about North Georgia. It's like you see this kind of stuff just about everywhere. And I guess I am very lucky that I live in East Tennessee, where I can see it just about all the time for doing what I'm doing today. Look at that Volkswagen Beetle that's just sitting on top of the bus. And I don't know what that is. In the comments below, let me know what that is. I really don't know what that is. I know, of course, that's a Beetle. And of course, this is a painted bus, which looks like it's more graffiti. Looks like it's a little more older than some of the other ones out here. Oh, and now this is trippy. Trippy hippie. I'm horrible. Looks like someone has come in and painted that one. Looks like we've got some more buses just hiding in the brush. Charters and tours. And I don't know what that is, but it looks like some kind of like loud happy face. There's another one that was painted. Looks like some moron decided to bust the glass, or maybe it was already like that. Looks like this was more or less a short bus at one time, because the thing's not really all that big. And that's very interesting. A Ford Taurus. If I'm not mistaken, these things will last forever if you take care of them. Or I think it was. I know there's like a Ford vehicle out there that can. It's like no matter what you do, you cannot kill it. But granted, I guess really that's any type of Ford, except Mopar maybe. I think Mopar is a part of Ford though. Forget that I said that. That joke probably was not meant to work. Just saying. I feel like the more I walk back here, the more I'm bound to get lost. But I don't know that for sure. It's just like a lot of this is really, really interesting. I like this bus. Although it looks a little more graffiti-like than some of the murals out here. Kind of like this. I like this little mural right here. I think that's a child right there. We got a little turtle hanging up right there, and just a rabbit just kind of like minding his own business. I don't know what this one is. In a way, it almost looks like a hearse, although it's probably not a hearse. Of course, you know what? You can never go wrong with a little bit of advertising at School Bus Graveyard. Yes. I'm surprised why they haven't gotten some oh, what is it? Oh yeah, Instagram. That would be kind of cool if they, although they probably do, I just haven't seen it yet. That's pretty nifty little mushroom right there. And this one, it looks like they're going to be painting it here soon, because they do have the primer on it, or at least I want to say that's primer. Maybe they'll do something with it later. But obviously it says keep out. Go away now. So we're not going to go inside. We're going to stand right here. And Oh, now that's cool. Look at the interior. It still practically looks like it was new. Well, I wouldn't say new. Maybe with a little bit of fixing upping, this thing could really pass off for a really nice restored bus. It's just like old Car City. This is awesome. I wonder if there's like any type of like trail that you know, that goes around and around. Well, maybe like a trail like you know, like kind of like how you have a quilt trail or anything like that. Wouldn't it be cool if they had like a folk art slash junkyard kind of trail, like, you know, where people could drive hours and go to this kind of stuff all the time. By the way, how old or how the school bus junkyard is made, nobody can come in from the outside. I mean, you could try. I mean, it would just be kind of hard to do it though. But I like that mural. Looks like it might need a little bit of touching up at some point, but other than that, that is beautiful. Speaking of that, right beneath it, you have this woman's face right here. Again, very, very beautiful. And I walked past this, but check this old crane out. Dude, you do not see ones like those anymore. Looks like on the interior of it, looks like it's still all got the guts in it and whatnot. I like that kind of stuff. You can obviously tell it tells a story. And they have more Pac-Man! Yes! Only thing is, this one is way better painted. Well, maybe not way better painted. This one looks like somebody took a very long, somebody did a lot of intricate work on this. Now, we're not gonna go inside, but I do kind of want to see the top. Huh. Looks like they might be storing a little bit of stuff in there. Now let's check out this bluebird. I think this one is painted too. Oh, that's nice. It's an alien! Oh, dude. That is awesome. Oh, what does it say? Anyway, I can't quite read what that says. But dude, you got a van on top. Oh, and look, where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Well, I found him. And across from Where's Waldo, we have some more vans. Which this is really, really awesome. Now, fruit for thought, I don't believe you can go inside any of these. I don't think. I mean, I think maybe that's why they have you sign the waiver at the front. But I know some of these vans and whatnot, they could probably do some damage if you tripped and fell. But I'm not going to go much further than here. But I kind of wonder how old some of these school buses are. I think if this one is Carpenter Bodies Work, Mitchell, Indiana, model year 1986. So this thing is from the 1980s. Let me see, the 80s. It's 2024 right now. This bus is about 40 years old. And the leather still looks pretty darn good in it. That is showmanship right there. And here, hiding in the bushes on a van, is a snake. Now this, if this was a snake, it would have bit me, and it is kind of sort of a snake. Looks like this thing was painted in 2022. So let's go up the hill a little bit a ways and let's see what else is up here. I think if you wanted to, you could probably spend hours upon hours here. Oh, and that is gorgeous. Look at the woman's face and the little birdie, and her hair just seems to flow over the van. Gosh, that is gorgeous. You all don't see stuff like that every day. I'm very glad I came here. I'm glad I took the time and I spent 2 hours to get down here. This is very, very much worth it. And that's a very interestingly painted vehicle. And right here, at first I wanted to say it was maybe Edgar Allan Poe, mostly because I think that's a raven, or maybe some kind of blackbird. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just not seeing it right. I mean, the painting is gorgeous, and I kind of like how some of the wear on the paint has made it look more appealing and more breathtaking. Who knows, maybe that's what they intended with the yellow coming up from the blue. Doesn't look like they've done much with this one yet, but who knows, maybe they will at some point. There are a few school buses right there. Is that Michael? I think that's Michael Jackson. I think that is Michael Jackson, or that is Elvira. My apologies if I got one wrong than the other. But I think it is Michael Jackson though. Looks like, well, I guess that's one way of keeping people out. Throw a big giant stump and fill it with a bunch of other old school buses. Now that is how you do it. Kind of puts off a Walking Dead kind of vibe. Maybe I should send this to my friend Sonia. Maybe she would come out here. I think she would like it, or maybe she's already been out here. And by the way, the owners have a really sweet dog, or I should say they've got about 3. But I think they got this big guy. I think he initially was supposed to be a guard dog, but as my family would say about their black lab and border collie, well, they've become spoiled, and they don't make much for guard dogs anymore. And now that is gorgeous. I've already said that for a lot of things, but oh my god, you got a turkey, a cardinal, you got a rooster. I think that's the rooster. Yeah, or maybe it's a chicken. Well, anyway, one's a male, the other's female. And you know, that's probably a pileated woodpecker or a ivory bill woodpecker. The ivory bills, they say, are extinct, but some scientists have said that they have seen some out in the wild, but they are, if they're still alive, it's a pretty rare case. And around there's a van. I like how the rusted paint looks like they dribbled some stuff on there. I like how it meets the color with the rust. That is a cool painting. And they also have more Mounds vehicles. Again, you want to talk about some awesome fencing to keep people out and let people enjoy this kind of stuff. See, people, they can't get through it, and people can enjoy it. And this graffiti, well, I won't say it's graffiti. This art is flat out amazing. Looks like it goes around, looks like it goes around the corner a little bit more. Hop aboard, ride the Red Rabbit. This looks like that's one of the other neighboring properties. Look at Frankenstein. That's cool. Got some more vans and a bus right there. I'm not sure if I feel like we've seen a lot already. I mean, I don't know if we've seen all of it. I feel like if we keep going, maybe we will see all of it. Oh, that's nice. And oh my goodness, y'all have to see this. Hey, Morty, turn me over, Morty. I'm Rick. I'm big ol' Rick. Yeah, somebody painted a Rick. You know, I liked Rick and Morty before it became famous. I feel like a lot of people have said that, but I like Rick and Morty. I like the first seasons before the one of the co-creators got before he got axed at Cartoon Network. Let's see what's around the corner. Oh, we're back to where we started. So maybe at this point we're just kind of seeing everything that we've already seen. But I'm not gonna lie, this place is amazing. I think this is the part where everything starts turning around. Maybe it could be coming to an end, or possibly not, because I think I did see where it kind of opens up a little bit. And dude, check this one out. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Bucket Man, as made by Danny Hoskinson. May his spirit be resting with the good Lord above. But that is exactly what his van would have looked like, except it had more melted plastic to it. And right across from that one, we have Snakes on a Van. Now I'm tired of these MFing snakes on this MFing plane. Well, actually, to be honest, I'd say this is a bit more what the bucket truck would have looked like. So it looks like somebody, well, that's wood, and that's piping. Snakes on a van. That is funny. That is very much funny, but very clever nonetheless. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. And look at like all the different parts that are on it. We got a snake. Oh, awesome, it was painted. So snake eyes and that, and looks like there's even a little head right here. Now that is true folk art. And that snake is eating the mouse. Okay, that is awesome. It does appear that we are coming to an end, because I've looked around everywhere. This is the second time that I've seen this cute little turtle. So I think this is the end. I don't know what happened to my my part-time canid friend. Disappeared off too. Maybe he found something else. If y'all love folk art, if y'all love stuff like that, come out here. This place is awesome. And I'm trying to remember the organization that the owner sponsors through the $10 donations. I'll put it right here. That way you all know. That way people can keep coming out here and keep painting some amazing stuff. Like, this is like a hybrid. If I had a way to describe it, I would describe it as Old Car City, USA meets Howard Finster's Paradise Garden. That's what it feels like. Like, if there was a way like the owner could like connect some of the buses and turn it into like one big chain snake, that would be even more cool. But anyway, guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care and that y'all want to see more awesome videos. So without further ado, you guys, this vlog is over.